Hey guys, welcome to this little tutorial which is going to be an extension of marker training to really help you get a handle on what we're doing and why. So I included this really big intro because I just thought it was so cute that both of them seem to be discussing which one is going to take part. I really wanted to use Fly Girl, and then I thought that the rest of what you're going to see here is just a really nice and respectful way to catch your horse. I've been in learning overload for the last 2 weeks, and I've met loads of horses and humans and just noticed that this first interaction is often done in a very abrupt, clinical kind of way, and I don't know, it should be like when you meet your friend for a coffee and you're so excited to see them. I try and be really respectful of my horses and do things nicely, so I thought I would keep it in here. So you have your marker. I have used a drum on the floor because I didn't want there to be the excuse of like, I don't have a traffic cone. So use whatever you have that's a really clear target. With my hand that has the rope in it closest to her head, I'm really trying to lead her, and that will be dependent on how far away she is from my target. So if I need just an upward step for her to make the target, it's going to be an upward feel like that you've just seen there. If there's a bit of distance to cover, we might come up and out, and you'll see that better with Joey later. I really want her to touch the target, so I've asked her to do it a few times because she was trying to give me Spanish walk and not quite follow the feel of where I was directing her feet to go. So you'll see with Joey here, he just likes to smash all my things to bits. But this next step will be a really clear example of what I was explaining before, where you want to lift your rein and you want your horse to step up and into where you're putting it. So ready and go. And you see with that extension of my hand, he really extended his foot out. And imagine if you're holding the reins and you want to get an up out Spanish walk, that rein is going to be telling the foot what to do. So if we can get a really strong handle on that on the ground, that's going to put us in good stead to go further. And you'll see again here, up and out, and he smashes it up and out. So that's a slightly different feel because he's got short legs and he's a little bit further away from it than Fly Girl was. But you want to think about your hand as creating the arc for the horse's leg to follow. Hopefully you get rid of your props a little more classy than I do. Don't just chuck it like that, that's kind of rude. So here I've taken the marker away just to test what I've got. And yeah, I mean, he's great. I'll check both legs. So this is how the rear comes into play, and you can see once I lift my rein, he's really leaning back to follow that feel. I'm asking for both legs at once just by bringing the feel to the front of him. And when I go for the lay down, as I'm going to do next, after I finish telling him he's awesome, you'll see that rather than having a target that's up and out, my target is down to the ground. And that's how my horses understand the lay down. So there you go, my leading hand is leading him to the ground. Just giving him a scratch there, but my supporting hand is giving him the same cue with the foot to dig. And that's how we get our lay down. So I hope that helps you fill in a few blanks in that initial stage of how did we get here, and thanks for watching.